Hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This is going to be a little bit out of the norm, actually. So, in a way, this is editing Karst speaking, and about a month ago in real time, I decided that I was going to begin the Hearts of Stone DLC. And for whatever reason, I got entirely confused and ended up beginning Blood and Wine instead. So, for the good first 20 minutes or so, it's going to be using the recordings that I made on my first playthrough through like the first couple of missions or so. And of course my original recordings from that time. So what that means is that my equipment is going to be a little bit older, and of course I'm going to be missing some of the skills that I decided to choose a bit later down the line. So this recording and footage is going to be placed just before I started Hearts of Stone, and I will jump in to give you a heads up on when the recording will be with updated and new footage and whenever we catch up to the actual current progress. So I hope you enjoy. So on the notice board, I believe the quest I'm looking for is the appeal to Sir Geralt of Rivia, the bridge, his crest. Geralt of Rivia, at the behest of our merciful sovereign, her illustrious grace Anna Henrietta, or Henrietta, I'm not sure, we have journeyed to the northern realms to lay before you our mission. A terrible monster has appeared in the duchy of Toussaint, or Toussaint, a beast that has committed heinous crimes against her grace's subjects. Only the most famous among witchers has the ability to destroy the beast. Thus, we humbly beseech you to appear in the village of Holloway, where we shall await you in full hope that you will deign to hear of our woes and liberate our land from the clutches of fear. Your humble servants, Sirs Palmerin de Lonfal and Milton de Peyrac-Peyran, knights in the service of her grace and the duchy. Okay, so it sounds fairly French. I presume then it means Toussaint and not Toussaint. So I'm just going to quickly take a look, see if there's anything else outstanding. I don't believe so. What are the chances that we're actually going to get there to Holloway with no interruption, right? Chances of us actually getting there without being accosted or attacked or being thrown overboard something seems pretty slim. Let's do it. Now, how do we go there? What exactly am I supposed to do? Where is Holloway? Envoys, Wine Boys, or is it Envoys? Holloway. Oh, that's Holloway. That's Holloway? It's never had a name before. Okay, sure, why not? In that case, we'll definitely get there without any interruption, because we've already cleared out that place ages ago. Well, here we are. I presume they're the ones I'm looking for.
When I grow up, I want to be a lad.
Fear not, for we shall spill only the blood of outlaws. To you we grant liberation.
Okay, alright. The locals seem a little concerned that they're here.
Turn this one pale.
Good day, good day. I vaguely remember this place. Was it full of ghouls at one point? Ooh, nice armor.
Geralt of Rivia.
That's me.
Sit with us, Witcher.
How nice it is to actually be welcomed among people.
Board.
You see, Palmerin, I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find
Goodness. White Orchard was so long ago. Holy cow.
Good to see you both.
Oh, okay, so they're from the
In
books.
short, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both
I got your
sworn
back,
to
don't
fight
worry, I'm here.
injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads.
Noble,
The matter
I appreciate
does not
that.
concern you, of course, but
No,
do
no,
us
no,
look
I'm
as
gonna
a
come.
meeting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, We have a matter we must present to you.
Of course I'm gonna help you. What the heck?
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Parmeran wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be
Well,
deaf to this.
nothing Axie can't solve.
Completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
Wonderful.
They's a coming!
Here
Hear
they
that?
come.
Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Appreciate how this DLC is already more cinematic than the base game, but that makes sense. Oh, come on, guys. How do we just leave her out there? Really? We're just... Alright.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
The muffled voice.
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and duty here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Great. Alright, well,
Good jest, that. Had us a laugh.
off we go.
Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These
Ow,
lads
she
are
just...
lark.
Oh, come on.
Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity like?
I like that
Or
Geralt's
do
just
that
hanging out in
thing
the
where
back there.
One spits fire while
Very
the
in character.
other farts.
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll
Or you
find
die,
yourself fighting
yeah.
knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And
Toussaint,
they eat
okay.
scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess.
Ooh, yeah, not good.
Not good.
Well, they're dead now.
You cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood. By the crane, villains, ready your arms.
Oh, that's one hell of an image. They seem fairly well supplied themselves, truth be told. Okay, Mr. Random Bandit off to the side. Gonna take you out now. Oh, the bandit leader. Bold of you to come after me alone. Oh, nice push. Interesting. Nope. Ow. Ow, ow. Okay, well, you know what? I was hoping to execute him, but it did not work. Alright, here we go again. I didn't realize that all of these guys are enemies too. That was my problem. That was me getting caught off guard. I thought these were just villagers who were observing. Clearly, I was incorrect. But that's fine, because now I know where my enemies are. Okay. Nice, beautiful. He should be dead after this one. Ow, bandit leader is still on my butt. But I can spin on him now while he's burning. Very good, very good. No execution on him, but that's fine. Come on. There's definitely an archer somewhere in the back shooting at me. And he could potentially kill me. Oh, there he is. Definitely go after him. No. Nice try. I hope no one's chasing me down right now. Good. Beautiful. Go after this other archer. Done. I'm also hoping that the knights can't die. I'm really hoping that to be the case. Who is still firing at me? Ow. Okay, dude just turned into meat. Hello. Okay, I think they're both alive, so we should be fine. Good night. I'm really hoping I get to loot them later, by the
It is
way.
over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted.
I mean, that is true.
It is time to go home.
We know that
And we
firsthand.
shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition...
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the star-crossed city's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Okay, that's pretty much the same thing I read on the notice board, but sure.
Shall you answer her call?
Why I'm here. Anna Henrietta said all that, word for word.
Anna Henrietta really said
Henrietta.
all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone.
Wait, what
And
happened
you
last
and
time?
Chamberlain added the
What do you mean
rest.
by that?
You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Well, this beast. Tell me more, please.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most
Thank you for the
assuredly,
summons.
Though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. The bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace
Only
learnt of the
2.
second,
Okay.
she discharged us immediately.
I would
to
have thought
fetch,
there would be more than that
promising
before you
grants of land and fortunes
came to
in
the
gold,
conclusion that it
should
was
you
one
answer the
monster.
summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney.
Am I supposed to be seeing pictures here? Because I don't see anything. I'm just seeing tapestry. Okay. Wait, did you say there's a tourney?
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
True enough. I also assume that there have been eyewitnesses and stuff, right? Because of, you keep showing me nothing on the table. Okay. But yeah, I assume there were witnesses because they say, oh yeah, the thing has black magic, da 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 da. So I assume someone's seen it, which is why I was sent for. Otherwise, it could be anything.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
I mean, it could just be an assassin. And we do know about sorceresses who can teleport. Or sorcerers who can teleport, even. Could just be another Katakan. Could be all sorts of things. Anyone tried trapping this thing?
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Well, obviously, I'm going to take the contract. That's why we're here.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking
I mean, being with Voltes wasn't bad for you, to be
struck
fair.
by a thought.
What happened
The
afterwards
Duchess
was
can
bad, but you
sometimes
know.
be demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent.
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land.
Oh, that's right. We're going to be traveling to
Time
Toussaint,
Ready to
Toussaint
go.
together then.
Soon
All
as
right.
you're packed.
Ha! Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint.
To Toussaint! Let's do it. Don't attack us. I have PTSD from pitchforks at this point. So we're off to another new map. Good times. Oh. Okay, I am very clearly about to take a detour from this main quest. I was kind of expecting the load screen to have something specific to Hearts and Stone, but clearly I was incorrect. A few days later, the Duchy of Toussaint. Oh, it's going to be a lot greener, a lot nicer out here, isn't it? Oh yeah.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly
Beautiful.
how I remembered it.
Ooh, look at that
You'll
castle.
find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Has it?
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy
Oh
tale.
shoot, this is Blood and Wine.
Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
What the heck am I looking at? Well, this seems dangerous. Nice barrel helmet, by the way. Alright, we'll take this thing on. Travel to the Duchy of Toussaint. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna... Ow, that's new.
I'd kill a monster.
Okay, that's very new. I may not survive this. But yes, I am going to have to reload because I didn't realize I was going to the wrong place. I didn't realize I was playing the wrong DLC. So, yeah. I'm gonna kill this monster, and then we're gonna travel back in time. Oh, never mind, I'm not even gonna kill this monster. We are now caught up with my actual save from after the end of the game. As you can see, I still have some of my poison from when I last fought against Eridan. So hopefully, that'll be, very helpful here. I don't really have a sound strategy for fighting this thing at the moment because it does seem to have a lot of range, and it seems to be pretty quick. I do appreciate that that this DLC started by opening up with what looks to be a unique monster. That's always fun. Okay. I might have to play this smartly. I say that as if I have any control over the matter. Okay. Okay, these knights are not doing super well against this thing. Goliath. Is that just like a named Cyclops or what? Ooh. That did a lot of damage though. So basically, as long as I bait him into a proper fight or into a proper attack, I should be okay. Yep, once the animation locks himself in... Ow! Roll away. Roll away. Yeah, once the animation locks himself in, I can do a smack. Ow. Never mind. We actually got fairly close with that one, so I'm feeling pretty good. As long as I play carefully and don't get caught by the 360s, and just keep smacking him from behind from time to time. Ow. Okay, I can survive 2 hits or so if I'm lucky. Okay, he's looking away. Let's land a heavy hit. Back off. Okay, so far so good. How would I burn him a little bit? That didn't fully help. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, there's a 360. Don't want to get caught by that. Smack, smack, smack. So, roll away. Okay, so he's got a full stack of bleeding and possibly a lot of poison on him right now. So, feels pretty decent. Let's push him a little bit. Okay, smack. Yeah, the whole bleeding aspect of it is cutting him down fairly quickly. We're okay. We're okay. He does seem to take a lot of damage per hit, truth be told, so... Again, we're good as long as we're careful. Okay, he's almost done. Back off. No shockwave today, please. And he's done. Fantastic. Alright, do you have unique loot or what? Guillaume de l'Enfal.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
I really love their plate armor, by the
seen
way.
you a knight, yet still I'm profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
How'd a giant wind up here?
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
I wonder how much
So
of that
he
is
came
true.
back down?
Curious.
Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble
Look at that
cause.
beautiful
At any
city
rate,
in the background
it's
there.
a tale for more agreeable environs.
Well, I'm glad to take the trophy. You did well against the giant.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it.
I have not sold a
Put up a
single
good fight
trophy the
against the
entire
giant.
playthrough.
Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another
quite
challenge
agree.
awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la
Is that a
Tour's guardsmen
location?
are there already, securing the area.
Not the
Securing
monster,
the
surely.
area. Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth, then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Sounds like a plan. You just gonna stand there and watch this, or what? Ooh, alrighty then. What a warm welcome. Goliath. Okay, well, he was unique. Goodness knows if he was actually what they say he was. Would he have been an ogroid? Goliath. Yep. According to legend, Goliath had once been a knight who violated his vows, for which he was punished by the Lady of the Lake. Transformed into a giant, he fled into the mountains and would only descend into the inhabited lowlands when hunger forced him to it. There's no knowing how much truth lies in that legend, yet it is incontrovertible fact that this dangerous giant gobbled up shepherds and sheep alike, and was so widely feared, governesses used him to scare children into eating their vegetables. Though he came across as a wild, unthinking beast, Goliath used simple tools and any item that could turn into a deadly weapon in his powerful hands. When fighting Geralt, Goliath wielded a millstone, making his every blow truly crushing. Luckily, Geralt already had some experience slaying giants and made quick work of Goliath as well, with the much appreciated help of 3 knights, Milton de Peyrac Peyran, Palmerin de Lanfal, and Guillaume de Lanfal. Okay, I'm going to be completely butchering everyone's names in this region, unfortunately. And of course, we did actually meet a couple of new characters around here as well. There's Anna Henrietta, or Henrietta. If this world had ever known a ruler who enjoyed the absolute admiration of her subjects without the need for systematic repression or particularly cruel hangmen, it was without a doubt the sovereign of Toussaint, Duchess Anna Henrietta. Called Anarietta by those who knew her well, she was the widow of the late lamented Duke Raymond, and one-time lover of a very famous and talented artist who would prefer to remain anonymous. You're not talking about yourself, right, Dandelion? A few years prior, when the Witcher and a band of friends were visiting Toussaint, Anna Henrietta had the pleasure of meeting Geralt of Rivia when a mysterious beast began attacking her courtiers. The Duchess thus knew exactly whom to summon. Lovely. Oberon, King of Alders. Oh yeah, that's the dude who died. He's the former ruler of Tyrannalia. And we also just met Guillaume de Lanfal. Oh, is that what he looks like? Wow, the Fabio hair. He's the very model of a knight-errant, the placard boy for Toussaint, if you will. When Geralt first met the young man, he was valiantly tilting at a windmill, which, to be fair, turned out to be hiding a ferocious giant. True enough. Alright, that's almost everyone of relevance, right? There's Milton de Peyrac Peyran. He's a baron from Toussaint, really, and a member of Anna Henrietta's inner circle of knights. This good-humored nobleman never met an overloaded banquet table he failed to unload of its burdens, yet nor did he ever shirk a fight against heavily armed bandits or any other enemies of the duchy. Geralt had met Milton years ago under very peculiar circumstances that deserve to be recounted properly and at length, maybe in the books. The roads crossed again when Milton came to the Witcher as the Duchess's envoy to ask our hero to journey with him to Toussaint and Palmerin. Not all knights errant in Toussaint were embodiments of virtue, but if I had to choose one among them who did personify their chivalric creed, it would be Palmerin de Lanfal. He is all the more admirable for the fact that, years ago, he was no stranger to the pleasures of eating, drinking, and making merry in a variety of fashions. With time, however, he abandoned vice and drew closer to the knightly ideal. Geralt realized this when Palmerin came to him as an envoy from Anna Henrietta. The old-fashioned and somewhat naive knight, really, immediately made a good impression on him, for while he did take formalities and courtesies a tad too seriously, he was anything but pompous or grandiose. Alright, so I've just tossed everything onto my horse. We are good to go. I do want to see the size of this new map. And it is somewhat large. I don't actually know how this scales in comparison to the main map. It looks larger than White Orchard. Maybe Skellige sized? Maybe something like that. There's an actual major city in front of me, which looks like it's the one in the distance, which is quite exciting actually. And of course, there's going to be a lot to see and a lot to explore around here. So this is going to be quite exciting, really. I do think I should meditate a little bit before we continue on, although he looks like he's just moving on without me. Actually, you know what? Let's just follow him. We can always just eat and drink something as we make our way over. Hopefully we won't miss out on some new dialogue or anything. There's a dead guy here. Hello. Who are you? Giant mutagen. Okay. And then various named items. Wow, look at that. Alright, not going to complain about that. That's some lucrative stuff. Interesting silver sword. A unique one, too. However, not a relic, so unfortunately not particularly relevant to me. I'm also going to quickly drink some milk. And let's see, are there new plants around here, or are these old plants? Are these ones that we've seen before? These look like ones we've seen before. Okay, so that's not too new. Fair enough. All these doors are locked. And the buildings are also looking like they're mostly destroyed. Doesn't hurt to check one more time before we move on. But I think it's best that we just follow the knight. Yeah, okay. Alright, my friend. Lead the way. I'm sure I'll have
Palmerin oversaw
many
his-
opportunities to explore later.
Guillaume is his kin.
Also, this is very much a welcome change in pace. Look how bright and beautiful everything is around here. Right? Like, the rest of the game has not been nearly as colorful. So, mutations and Grandmaster Witcher gear. In Blood and Wine, you can undergo additional Witcher mutations to unlock new capabilities. Soon, you will run into a messenger who will deliver a very interesting letter. Read and investigate the story of Professor Moreau to learn about these mutations. It's making me think of the island of Dr. Moreau. They say a master craftsman lives in Toussaint, who can craft Witcher gear of unequaled quality. What's more, you receive special bonuses for wearing all or part of a set of this extraordinary equipment. You will not regret investigating these new options. I feel like that's always been available to me, though, the entire time I played the game. I don't know if that's because of the Witcher 3 Enhanced Edition Redux mod, or if it was because I have Blood and Wine installed.
Whoa there, Roach.
Huh. Was it initially supposed to be available only in this region? That's interesting to think about. Follow Milton to the place where the body was found. Oh, well, we're working on it. Hello, regular townsfolk. What's going on here? You don't look particularly happy. What's going on? You're just coughing horribly. Okay. You don't even have a name.
I'll go mine.
Well, I'm not seeing any side quests or anything, so let's just ride through the countryside then. This is our first introduction to this region, of course.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence.
The cockatrice
When we
Inn.
appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Okay, fair enough. Are you speaking to me traditionally now, or was that just your normal way of speaking? The Beast
Come
of
on,
Toussaint.
Here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Sounds like a plan. They missed quite a bit, actually, it looks like. Also, there are some drowners and stuff over there. I assume they're drowners because we're near
Hobnail
water.
boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Okay, sounds
Walked
good.
along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's stuff here.
Got guests.
Ooh, what the heck are
Careful.
those? Okay, well, they're gonna attack like regular, drowners, if I was to guess. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I mean, you look like just a reskin. Yeah, you're just a reskin drowner. Okay, that's fine. Different model, but ow.
That
Okay.
stench.
Not going great, admittedly. Ow! Okay, that's a little different. That's a little different, yep, admittedly. Wasn't expecting that. So my usual strat is not really gonna work. Because you explode. Oh, so you're like Rot Fiends more than anything else. Okay. I get it. Just be careful then. Dip away. Yep.
Drawn here by
They
the
explode
smell of
into
blood.
needles.
Keep looking.
Got it. So, do you drop anything unique? Rot Fiend blood. Okay, so I was right. They are Rot Fiends. The Rot Fiends and the Drowners all do share similar animations. So these are just Rot Fiends, but reskin. Got it.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Indeed. Did your friends survive? I mean, clearly they didn't kill these Rot Fiends.
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free.
Okay, but where did the
Gotta dive in.
Oh.
Make sure they didn't miss anything.
I was gonna ask, where did the guardsmen go? I guess after they did their jobs,
That
they just
came
went
down
home,
the
huh?
river.
We must keep searching.
Sounds like a plan. Possibly gonna die or drown horribly. Alright, well, immediately there's a chest. I'll take that. Not something super relevant. I'm not taking that garbage, thank you very much. There's an ore, and then oh, is that a smuggler's package? Or just random junk? Could be random junk. It is in fact random junk, but I will eat that, thank you. Now what is this? Handkerchief monogrammed DIC. Interesting. What about this? What's all this stuff? A wooden spoon does not seem relevant. Random linen. Alright. Is that everything?
Silk kerchief. Monogrammed DLC.
Oh, DLC.
Accessory, clearly. Need to comb the bank.
DLC. Okay. Funny meta joke. Very funny. Okay, what is this?
Only
Bloody
blood-soaked
rags.
scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it.
Okay. Anything else? I might be missing a few things around here. Pots and pans. The netting. I didn't look at the netting.
Nets were attached here.
Okay, and this is very clearly where they dragged the body up because... Oh, okay. I tried interacting with that multiple times. Why is it...
Look,
Anyway,
the boat was launched
fine.
here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
I mean, there are a few people watching us right now. Sounds like a plan. Oh, wait! Mysterious hooded figure! You're suspicious.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
Well, we found a monogrammed handkerchief.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems
I don't know.
so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes. You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve.
Sorry, wasn't intentional.
Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall
Alrighty
have to
then.
leave you soon. Return to court.
That's fine.
You got
I can
back to
continue
Toussaint.
my
A
expedition.
knight in the service of her illustrious highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Yeah, the second you decide to leave me be, I'm going to take like 2 months to come and reach you. Places where you can begin new quests from Blood and Wine are marked with the big orange exclamation mark icon. Got it. Looks like we have a bunch of stuff on the notice boards, so... yeah. After you leave me here, I'm not going to see you for months at a time. Don't ask about where I am. I'm sure you'll hear about my exploits soon enough. I'm going to be exploring pretty much the entirety of the map and avoiding the city to the best of my ability. But we will see if that is actually worth my time. Once we actually get left to our own devices. I'm really
Once you
hoping...
have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anna Henrietta.
Oh, you know her that well, huh?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times.
I was going to say, I'm
We
really
addressed
hoping
each
that this
other by our first
toxicity,
names
this
in
poison
private.
wears off on him
Never
soon.
in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
Okay, fair enough.
Keep
Hello,
calm.
good day.
Start
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Oh, that sounds nice. I'd be more than happy to try that out.
Of course we have.
Making me hungry here, my friend Milton.
The wheel's dark powers. That calls for a witcher.
Okay, should we catch up?
Such good. By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyren. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse.
Unfortunate.
I awoke at the
I don't want
crack
any
of
food from
dawn,
that.
as I do each day. But when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land. by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir the Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Geralt of Rivia. Well, I can introduce me nice enough, right?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir the Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions.
How far
concerning
away are
the
we from
beast's
Novigrad
last
and
name.
the rest of the main game where we at
find
the
the
moment?
corpse. The sun
I don't really
had
know the
just risen
geography
when
of the
I
Witcher
awoke,
world, you know?
Sat straight
Curious.
up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Yes, you already said
Ask
that.
Geralt, please. Or we shall be here till winter.
The sky was red, and then what?
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything
I
at
mean,
all?
he could have just been
The
drunk and
soul
fell over a
around
bridge and
just
drowned,
me.
as possible.
As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a
I
good
mean,
look
that
at the
could have
body
just been a
parts.
drowner.
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town, fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
The victim's body, where'd they take it?
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep
Noted.
it cool.
So that's where I'm going
What?
next.
Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was...
Oh, there
auctioned
goes the
off.
spooky person. Hello,
Who
ma'am.
was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Well, we'll see about that. Let me actually investigate that. The folk are saying that the beast is divine punishment?
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods'
Okay, so
favor,
we've got the
the gods
traditional
sent retribution.
superstitious
Don't
stuff
listen to
going
that
on,
nonsense,
naturally.
Geralt.
We get that all the time in The
Street
Witcher.
preacher Codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
What else do the people say about the beast?
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Does it now?
Heck, you
That's
monster.
interesting. Well, I'll go and examine the body then.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
I will
coming with.
arrive
Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
long after the corpse would have
Your
decomposed.
Grace
I promise you
bestowed a
that.
great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens.
Are you sure that's an
When
honor?
you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
All right, farewell, my friend.
Well,
He's gonna be stinky forever, isn't he? Have we ever seen this animation of someone eating food in an inn? I don't know if we have. All right. How likely are we going to see the mysterious hooded lady? Probably not extremely high, huh? Well, first things first. Let's immediately check the notice board. Crane Isle is closed. Does that matter? I don't think so. Wanted, the White Wolf. Wait, what? The Witcher Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, is wanted to serve as a guide. His potential employer guarantees an ample wage for this unusual contract. For more information, he should go to Count Belladal's temporary base camp in Toussaint. Note, we kindly request all other persons not present themselves at said camp under the pretense of being Geralt of Rivia. Count Belladal was not born yesterday and can easily tell who is a Witcher and who is faking it. All those journeying to his camp in shabby costumes with wooden swords strapped to their backs can save themselves the trouble and turn back. That's interesting. Notice from the Ducal Camerlengo. Calling all knights errant and other strongmen. The duchy needs you. Your aid is required. Bounteous rewards are in the offing. More details available at Ducal Camerlengo's offices on Knights Dormant Square. Announcement from the Office of Internal Revenue of the Duchy of Toussaint. Live auction, sale of a piece of developed real estate, located in the Caraberta Woods region. It's possible that this is going to be the player home. I do know there's a player home in this DLC, so this might be related. The Great Beauclair Gwent Tournament. Hello. It is Count Monier's supreme delight to announce a Gwent tournament of his organization. Those wishing to take part should register at the Pheasantry. Please note this tournament features a new faction developed by Count Monier himself. Let the games begin. Contract for a Witcher or Witchers caravan escort. That's a classic adventuring quest. To a Witcher or Witchers. The Beauclair Coopers Guild is seeking an individual or individuals willing to escort a merchant convoy through an area threatened by the Great White Terror. More information can be obtained from Gaston Legaffe at the merchant's camp in the forests to the north of Poranata Vineyard. Mogrim Poulain, Undersecretary for Threats and Risk Management, Beauclair Coopers Guild.
Looking for help. Would be good coin to be made.
I believe in that, yeah. Now, where exactly are all of these quests going to be taking place? Well, there's one relatively close by. Oh, that's the Beast of Toussaint. You know what? We can open up the story by actually following the main quest a little bit. For role-playing purposes, it does seem like it would make more sense for me to make sure we get to the body before it decomposes. So, let's just continue with the main story for now, which seems like they're relatively close by. Wine Wars. Belgard. Sure. Big Game Hunter. We'll do all of these eventually. I'm going to be trying my best to be very thorough in this region. This is actually quite exciting. We still have so much more of the game to go. Okay, that does not sound good. Are those humans? Sound like humans. Gwent to everything. Tournament.
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
Wow, they just came through here and killed everyone instantly? That's incredibly impressive. Okay, I'm not grabbing the wax. I'm good. Well, what happened here? This is pretty brutal looking, yes. You still alive back here?
A single blow.
Ooh. So whoever it was is quick and strong. Got it. You still alive? I could hear someone breathing. Nope. I definitely have to make room. This is quickly weighing me down.
In the cellar. Gotta be.
Of course.
I had no trouble knocking over the cart.
Yeah. Maybe I should check out the actual main building before we go in.
River Muck carried the body in this cart.
Lovely. Yeah, all the guards are super duper dead.
Claw wounds from 5 separate claws, spread of a small human hand.
Oh. Okay. Use your vast Witcher knowledge, please, Geralt. What kind of creature could it be? Locked key required. Okay, we're probably gonna get the key from inside the cellar. Hello?
Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs. Broke his neck.
Very unfortunate. Let's see if there's anything to loot before we find ourselves in a fight.
Hurled against the wall with great force.
Okay. It feels like they're not going to be human, so I'm kind of just going to switch back to my silver blade.
Took a lot of strength
just
to batter this down.
Oh, there's a secret door in here. Oh, never mind. That's just a shelf. Okay. Hello? This does not sound pleasant. What the? Okay, naked person. Oh, it's going to be a...
Saw you at the inn.
Vampire.
Why'd you kill these people?
Was told that I might run into a Bruxa soon. This is probably going to be that. Wondering how much I'm going to have to censor. A little bit, okay.
We don't have to fight.
True. I do try to reach peaceful resolution.
You are wrong.
Okay. Are you about to try and ambush me, or are you trying to leave?
I cannot let you leave.
Well, new creature, ouch! New creature discovered. You're a healing creature, got it. Okay. That does reveal you to me. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Okay. You do heal. That's good to know. Ow. Can I spin on you while you're within my... Uh-oh. Well, unfortunately for you, Uridan seems to be your weakness. Okay, well. Very unfortunate for you indeed. Good night. You know, it didn't have to end this way.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
I'm not sure. She was doing something with the hand with the ring on it. Anything else before we move on? I'll take that. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna throw this away. I did pick up a few new mutations too, so that's something to bear in mind. Anything worthwhile? Hard to say. I'm pretty happy with what I have already, but there could be stuff that's better. Let's see. So apparently I had a Fiend mutagen, which is slightly better than the other one that I had, so I could definitely have been upgrading a lot more than I have been. Good to know.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
You thought he was quartered? Really? Well, let's look immediately at the hand. What was she doing?
A spare.
A third hand?
Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though.
Still twitching.
Or of their limbs seeming.
Maybe it's also vampire related.
So time.
It looks kind of gross.
Tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Noted. Well, unusual severed hand. I'm just gonna be walking around with that in my pocket.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this.
Fair enough. Let's examine the head then.
Water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it.
That could be post-mortem predation.
Something in the throat.
Ugh.
A pouch, bulging with coins.
Pouch filled with florins. Interesting. As a message?
Guardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
Very true. Well, that's that.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm?
The plot thickens.
Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Probably a good idea. Alright, let's head back upstairs. I never found the key into the estate, though. However, I do want to find myself a campfire just to see if I can double check what kind of mutations I have available to me. Arrest warrant for Philibert von Wittan, alias Four Fingers. Okay, I'm sure we're going to find him at some point. I am still doing my very best to find myself a campfire, though. Easier said than done, it seems. This will have to do. So, first things first, let's meditate a little bit.
Why do you stick around?
I'll take that vitality. Wonderful. Okay. So, back to checking out my mutagens. I do have that fiend one to replace. Whoa. Sorting? I didn't mean to sort. Okay, you know what? Let me check everything again. Bruxa. Giant. Oh, you know what? I'll take it. This is actually sorted according to most recently acquired, which is helpful. Very helpful, in fact. 8.3. Okay, how do I replace this again? There we go. We'll figure this out yet. Well, it turns out the only thing to really upgrade was the attack power. And with that done, I am ready to call it right here. I know we just arrived to this new region, but there is going to be quite a lot to see and do from here on out. And, of course, I'm going to be doing my very best to basically do all of that. So, Mr. Palmerin, I will not be seeing you for quite some time because I'm going to be exploring like the entirety of the northern section of the map and maybe even the eastern portion of the map before ever getting close to you. So I hope you're looking forward to that as we begin Blood and Wine. And so this has been Karst with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and we will see you next time. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you later. Bye now.